Hey folks, in this video I want to take a very brief look at the code for storing a directed graph. Now take a look at this code here and try to spend 1 minute to basically figure out what's changed, okay? So then we'll talk about it. Alright, so what's changed? So there's a freebie up top, which is of course the constructor, right? That doesn't really do anything though, so whatever. What else has changed? Well, there's really only two things that have changed here. One is of course the addition of reverse. The other is add edge. And you may not have seen this, but basically add edge got simpler. So previously when we had basically the undirected graph, there was actually an extra line of code there, right, where I put in my little mark that said the following. It said ADJ of w dot add v. Right? There was basically one extra line to add that package. Now it's gone. Right? So I've actually made it a little bit simpler because I don't have to worry about both directions. I'm only adding the one connection from v to w. Okay? So this is one change there. And then of course, right, graph is basically entirely new. Well, the way we basically create our reverse graph is we create a brand new digraph, right, a brand new directed graph, populate it with the same number of nodes that we have, right? That's what this constructor call is doing here, right? So v, right, is the number of vertices we contain, right, the number of nodes we contain. So we create a brand new digraph that has that same number of nodes, right? And then we loop over all of our nodes, right, all of our edges, and then for each of them, right, we basically add that edge to our brand new graph, right? But we add them in the different order, right? So here, right, normally we're checking to see, who's adjacent from, like, we're looping over every node v, right, in our graph, and we're looking at everybody's adjacency list. W, right, is the thing that's connected. Well, we go from v to w, right? There's a connection from v to w here, right? That's what this loop is finding, right? And so then we flip it, right? And so you can see in our code here, we go to the brand new graph we created called R. We do dot edge, but we do WV, right? So now we're creating a W arrow V connection, right? So it's in the opposite direction, okay? So that one's not too bad. Overall, right, things are very, very similar to what we've seen before, right? The major changes again, right, are just this new reverse function, and then just omitting that one line over for our add edge, right, where we added that second back edge, right? Well, or added the back edge period. Things actually got a little bit simpler. Everything else though, it's pretty much the same. If you want, you can spend a little more time looking at it, but really, it's going to be the same code we had as dealing with it with an undirected graph.